Good afternoon, Trinity, or versus good morning. I am all confused on time zones today, but good morning and welcome to another midweek motivation with your pastor, Dwayne D. Flood. It is good to be back after the break. Prayerfully, God has blessed you in a special way. But we just want to let you know that today is Wednesday. You have made it halfway through the week. Praise God that He has blessed you this long and brought you along this journey. Hopefully this is just a brief word of encouragement in order to get you through the balance of the week. Today we're going to be in Isaiah chapter 54, verse number 10. Isaiah 54, verse number 10. And this text is a great reminder of God's goodness, His mercy, grace, and provision. It doesn't matter how much God's people disappoint, fall short, God will never leave His people. To lead up to the text, Isaiah is reminding the people that although God unleashed His anger on Israel, although He covered the earth with a great flood, God said that He will never rebuke thee, never leave His people. That is good news for each of us who belong to the living God. But let's take a look at the text and dig in just a little bit. In Isaiah 54, verse number 10, it reads, it says, "For the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord that hath mercy on thee." Good news. But the first thing that you need to see in this text is you need to tell yourself nothing. I mean, remind yourself, tell yourself nothing. See, the text starts with, "For the mountains shall depart." Just think about that. Mountains disappearing. The text says, "And hills will be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee." Nothing can separate you from the kindness of God. See, when you start to understand that kindness indicates God's favor, His mercy, instead of you getting what you earned, instead of you getting what you deserved, God extends His kindness. God gives you His mercy, and nothing will stop that from happening. So stop listening to the negative voice in your head that tells you that there is no way that God will ever forgive anybody like you. That is simply nonsense. Tell yourself that mountains shall depart, hills will be removed, but nothing shall separate God's loving kindness from you. Tell yourself nothing. We're not going to get too excited, but I just want to remind you, tell yourself nothing. Now look at the second thing that you need to see in this little verse is that it is an agreement. The remaining of this text says, "Neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord that hath mercy on thee." You got to know that God said it, I believe it, and it is. But let's dig in a little deeper. Look, you got to understand that a covenant is a special binding agreement. It's often used in legal type of terms. That this is a binding agreement between God and His people. It's a contract that is eternally binding, which signifies God's steadfast love, God's unconditional love, not based on what humans do or don't do. It is a gift of God's magnificent grace, unwavering faithfulness. That's just who God is. God made an agreement with His people. Now check out this agreement. His promise is His peace. His promise is spiritual prosperity. His promise is unchanging, unwavering commitment to His people. God says that He will have mercy on thee. Man, that is some good news, that God says that nothing shall separate you from His loving kindness. Why? Because He has set an agreement with thee. That is some good encouraging news. Hopefully and prayerfully that blessed your heart today and get you started in the right direction. If you're looking for a place to worship or you're looking for a church home, we prayerfully want you to consider the loving people at Trinity Missionary Baptist Church. We're located at 6320 Chandler Street, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45227. If you want to check us out and get more information about us, I encourage you to go to our website, which is www.trinitynbcmadisonville.com. Hopefully and prayerfully this has encouraged your heart. I look forward to being back in the pulpit on Sunday, and I hope and pray that God blesses you in a special way. And just remember, nothing, and there He has an agreement with you. Have a blessed day.